Hi Taurus, welcome to June. This is Teresa from Tarot by T. And this month, let me go over the astrology and then we'll do your cards. We have a full moon in Sagittarius on the 3rd. We have Venus, your ruling planet, moving into Leo on the 6th. Mercury on the 11th. Mercury will move into Gemini and then Cancer. So it's moving out of your sign this month. And then June 17th, Saturn goes retrograde. And then June 18th, we have a new moon in Gemini, and that's in your second house of money and security and self-esteem. And then on the 30th, Neptune goes retrograde. And we'll talk about the astrology later. Let's see what the cards have to say for June 2023. What does Taurus need to know about love and relationships for the month of June 2023? Let's see what we have. 3 of Swords. The King of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles. The 7 of Wands. The Knight of Swords. 7 of Cups. The World. The Strength card. The King of Cups. Okay. And the card at the bottom of the deck is the Page of Pentacles. Okay. So the 3 of Swords, you're starting the month off with heartache, separation, cutting out what's no longer serving you. And you have the King of Wands, could be a fire sign. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. The 3 of Swords, so you might have had a falling out with someone, or cutting away. I feel like you're cutting away a relationship where there was this imbalance in the give and take. The 6 of Pentacles is here. This is where one person's doing all the work. And you, the Knight of Pentacles could be your energy. Because Taurus, Pentacles usually relate to the earth signs. You have 2 Knights here, though. So I feel like whoever you were dealing with, there was an immaturity there. Now, the King of Wands could be the person that you're dealing with, but it could be also someone that's coming in to alleviate the pain. It's possible that the King was someone that, like if you broke up with someone, you might still be feeling the pain of a relationship that ended, and it possibly could have ended a long time ago. Because when you have the King, it's someone you know. It's not, but when you're dealing with pages and knights, it could be somebody new. I feel like you've been hanging in there, taking things day by day. And with the Page of Pentacles, you're kind of open to the new. I think you're getting to the point where you're open to new relationship because you're tired of the heartache and you're tired of the imbalance. It's possible that you were trying to help someone to heal because you have the Strength card here. This is someone, you could have been dealing with someone who had, Strength card could be someone who has anger issues, has a lot of self-hatred, a lot of, and they're, you're trying to help this person, but you're getting scratched in the process. You're getting hurt in the process. You're trying to help this person deal with their emotions. Because this is like the Strength card is someone you're trying to tame the lion. The lion is, powerful. You could get hurt trying to tame a lion. But it's not that you're the cause of the lion's pain. The lion is suffering from a previous injury, and you're trying to help that person heal. But in the way though, you're doing too much. You're carrying this burden that's not yours to carry. And this person's not. You can't help. You can't heal someone who doesn't want to be healed, who's not willing to do the work within themselves. You can't heal them. Healing comes from within. You can lead someone to a path toward healing, but they have to do the work. You can't do it for them. And I feel like with the Six of Pentacles, there's an imbalance in the relationship. One person's doing all the giving, one person's doing all the work, one person's doing all the caring, and the other person, especially with this Knight of Swords energy, they're a little bit on the selfish side. They have their agenda, they're doing their thing, they're living their life. They're not thinking about what you need, they're thinking about what they need. So you might be getting tired of that. If this is you, I feel like this could be a specific thing. It's not for everyone, but if you're feeling fed up with doing all the giving and not getting crumbs in return, it's time for you to stand up. Seven of Wands. This is about setting boundaries, fighting for what you believe in, standing up to someone who has been difficult, standing your ground and saying, I'm not going to put up with this anymore. If I'm not going to deal with being mistreated or undervalued or whatever. I am, I'm trying to help you heal, but I'm not going to get beat up in the process. I'm tired of being hurt. The Three of Swords is heartache. But it's also a card about severance, cutting away. Sometimes it could even mean surgery, but I think in this case, you're ready to cut away what's no longer, what's been hurting you. If you're in a relationship and it's not bringing you joy, and it's bringing you more pain than joy, you're ready to cut it out. You're ready to cut out anyone or anything that's causing you too much grief. You're tired of sacrificing your life for someone else's needs. And with the Knight of Swords energy, this could be a difficult person. Someone who's always looking to fight. Someone who's got this, difficult attitude, And sometimes the Knight of Swords can mean a quick departure. So either that person leaves suddenly or you decide to end it suddenly. Like, I'm done, I've had enough of you and all this. So I feel like if you've been struggling with someone that's been difficult, that's coming to an end. You have the Seven of Cups here. This is a card of, being stuck in the choices. Because I do feel that there is a new person coming in. It could be this King of Cups. And you're trying to figure out what to do. The Seven of Cups, what do I really want in a relationship? So if you decide, do I want to keep fighting this situation and keep trying to help this person and try to help them heal? Do I want to move on to something more fulfilling? Do I want to... I think a part of you not even sure what you want with the Seven of Cups. It's in your negative thinking sector, like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I want. But you have to take action. The world is in your environment. This is a card of coming to completion. You're ending a cycle. Whatever's been taking up a lot of your time is not going to be... It's kind of like you have to either take the relationship to another level. Like, this has to finish. You can't keep getting hurt. So you either have to stand your ground, set your boundaries, take the relationship to a new level, or complete it and walk away and move into another, something else. The Strength card is about, balancing, not letting someone push your emotions, or learning how to control your emotional reaction. Don't let anyone push your buttons. Control your anger too, because like sometimes you could be dealing with someone who's volatile, who pushes your buttons, and then you react, and then you become just as volatile as they are, and now you're the bad guy. So you have to just learn how to self-control. Let me not overreact. Let me control my own emotions, my own anger, because I feel like with this knight, he's prepared to do battle, he or she, and they like the fight. They say, don't wrestle with a pig because you're going to get muddy, and besides, the pig likes it. It's like some people like wrestling in the mud. They love it. They love drawing people into their drama and having this big, makes them feel alive. Have this big, drama, argument. They don't know how to relate in a peaceful way. And that's what the Strength card's about. It's about learning how to get your needs met through love and kindness, not having to have a major come apart, not having to have a major meltdown, to just be able to honestly say, hey, I need this. This is what I need, without having a big blowout, without, raging. And so you could be dealing with a difficult person with this lion. It could be a Leo or someone, definitely fire energy I'm seeing. Now, you have the King of Cups as the outcome. Now, this could be someone coming in, a new person that's very compassionate, but it could also represent a counselor or a healer. So it's possible that maybe there's a counselor. If you go for counseling, you can help resolve the situation. Maybe you're trying to help someone, but you're not qualified to deal with their issues. So maybe you need this king to come in and offer his healing services, and that could help. On the other hand, the king could be a person coming into your life that's different than whatever you've been dealing with, and that could be ending. So you're ending a cycle of struggle, of having to set boundaries, of doing all the work in a relationship, and now here's this King of Cups, who's very different than the King of Wands and the Knight of Swords. The King of Cups is very compassionate, very kind, very loving. They have deep feelings, but they don't always show it. They care very deeply about people. Deep, deep. Their feelings go very deep. But they fear rejection, so they keep their feelings to themselves. It's like the crab, hard shell on the outside, soft on the inside. So I feel like if you decide to walk away from this relationship because you're tired of trying to fix something that's not healed, that can't be fixed, there is a person in the wings coming in that's going to give you a more nurturing experience. Now, it won't be like a battle, like you're on a battlefield. So you can heal, and maybe this person heals your Three of Swords, your heart. So you won't be feeling that heartache. I feel like this person might make a quick departure. And at least then, the struggle will be over. For some of you, the struggle will be over because the person's no longer there. For others, you may have to force the issue and stand up for yourself. So I'm seeing three storylines here. One, the person just in a rage just leaves. They have their major come apart and the door slams, and they're gone. The other one, you call in a counselor, and the person can actually help this person, help to deal with their emotions and their struggles, so that you're not taking the brunt of their anger. Because it's not about you. It's projection. It's displaced anger that you're getting hit with, but you're not the target, really. The target goes way back to early childhood, you know. That's another scenario. So you could fix the thing with the right counselor, with the right help. And then the third scenario, you say, I'm done. I can't do it anymore. You stand your ground, and you make room for this new person to come in, this energy. So let's see what the angels have to say. For Taurus. Miracle. That's good. We could all use a miracle, especially me because I'm a Taurus. But dearest one, even if all hope seems lost, let not hope slip away, for I, your guardian angel, am constantly by your side. Surrender all your concerns to me and trust in the healing power of love. Please believe that you are never alone. Together we shall work through each issue or situation which is of concern to you. All heals with the passing of time. Magic and miracles are about to manifest. Whoa. Doesn't that give you the chills? So you're going to be done with this. If you're struggling in a relationship, it's going to be over soon. Whether you heal it through some miraculous occurrence or it just doesn't touch your life, it's over, and then this new person comes in. But either way, you're going to be existing in a state of grace and joy. The world it's not a negative completion. You know, like the Tower can be a difficult ending. The Death card can be a difficult ending. But the world is a joyous completion. It's like I'm ending this cycle of stress, but I'm moving into this new world of joy and existing in a state of grace. Like everything's coming together. So your life is changing in a good way. You're not going to be carrying the heartache forever. But so there is going to be a change. Things are going to change. And there could be a miracle. Just stay open to the new. That's what this Page of Pentacles is about. Being open to the new. Don't cling to something, thinking, well, I got to hold on to this, Just be open. Just go with the flow. The angels have your back. The universe has your back. So let's see what the astrology has to say. So the full moon's happening in your 8th house. The moon's in the 8th house in Sag. The sun is in the 2nd house. These are your money houses. Finance, money, security. So something is going to be revealed at this time. The 8th house can be taxes, inheritance, investments, the money that you get from a partner. Maybe it's time to speak up about a financial issue with someone. Saturn is in the 11th house. The moon is squaring Saturn. The 11th house has to do with friendships, the groups that you belong to. So you're really taking a serious look at the people that you have around you. And maybe you're realizing, have I been valuing the wrong people? Have I been valuing the wrong relationships? You've given all your energy to someone that's maybe not giving anything back. Why are you doing it? And you might be like neglecting the people that are really good for you because you're spending all your energy on this one issue. So Saturn is bringing you a reality check about your relationships, about your friendships. And the moon is going to show you the truth about your financial situation. And what do you believe is possible? And where do you need to make changes so that you can get what you deserve? Both, not just in a relationship in terms of love, but even money. Have you been settling for too little in love or money or both? What is it that you need to be secure, to feel secure? Are you depending too much on another person's income? Or are you depending on other things when you should be strengthening your own self-worth and your own self-esteem. This moon is trining Mars in the 4th house. So Mars is going through your 4th house. You're really working around at home. Your energy is in the home. If you're doing physical labor, this is great for Mars because it's giving you the energy to clean and to fix the house and to, if you want to redecorate or anything like, do gardening, anything that involves energy, working out at home, if you have a home gym. If you're not doing that, you could be fighting with the people you live with because the energy has to come out. So the best way to deal with Mars in the 4th house is to do the work, do physical work. So for some of you, you're realizing, okay, I know what I need to do around my house. I'm focusing on my home. I want to get my home in shape. But I'm also focusing on, maybe you're thinking about starting a business out of the home that's going to bring in more money. And you have to fix up your house, or you're working remotely or something. Venus is in the 3rd house. So your relationships with your friends and your relatives should be pretty harmonious with Venus in Cancer in the 3rd house. You may feel that you have people around you that are supportive, that are nurturing you. Now you've got a lot of planets are in Taurus right now, so Mercury is coming together with Uranus. Jupiter's already in your 1st house. It's going to be there for the whole year. So you're going to be the golden child this month. Not only this month, but this whole year. It's a time for opportunity. And with Mercury conjunct Uranus, there could be sudden opportunities, sudden messages coming in, good news that really maybe even you decide to speak up and communicate. And, Taurus is very, because we're not big on words, right? We kind of are the strong silent type most of the time. But when a Taurus has had enough and they start speaking, you can't shut them up. So maybe it's time for the bull to roar, the bull to charge, the bull to say what they need to say. And at this full moon, it's about speaking your truth. So if there's something that needs to be said, now's the time to say it. Pluto's in your 10th house, so your career is really transforming in a major way. The moon is trining Chiron, and you have Chiron in the 12th house. So there is some healing that you need to do, some psychological healing, releasing the past. And you can do that now with the trine. Maybe what you need to speak up about, you've been hurt in the past. The Chiron is the wounded healer. So when Chiron's in the 12th house, maybe you can help someone else heal through speaking up about your own wounds, if that makes sense. But I feel like there's opportunity. Opportunity is knocking. Some sudden, unexpected, whether you take action and do something shocking and sudden because you're just feeling abundant right now, you're feeling generous with Jupiter in your 1st house. You just have to watch out that you don't overeat and overindulge because Jupiter in the 1st house can make people gain weight. It can make it hard to lose weight. Mars is in your 4th house, squaring Jupiter. So just try not to overdo it because Jupiter tends to increase whatever it touches. So you might be working yourself to death, working around the house. Just take a break every now and then and relax. Don't overdo it. Jupiter is sextile Saturn, so you can manifest something. You have the support of Saturn. Whatever you're working on, whatever opportunity is coming in, group's energy is really important right now. So get out and network. Get out and socialize. There are opportunities, but they're not going to come knocking on your door. You have to go out and get out there. You have to, where you can be seen and where you can be connecting with people. So if someone invites you out to an event or a party, don't say, oh, I think I have to shampoo my rug tonight. No, get out. Just go out. Don't say, well, I'm comfortable on my couch. I just started watching a movie. No, you have to get around. You have to get out around people. So then we have this new moon in Gemini, and that's in your second house on June 18th. So there could be a new opportunity to make money through some type of communication venture, because Mercury is there too in the second house. You know, when Mercury's in your second house, you've got all these ideas. How can I bring them more money? You're being very, very creative. And when Mercury conjuncts Uranus, you know, it's like genius, you know. So at the full moon, you may have like a bright idea. That's a genius idea. And then Mercury moves into your second house, you're going to implement it. It could bring in some money. The only thing you want to be careful with, because Neptune's in your 11th house, make sure you're not idealizing your friendships or the groups that you belong to, unless they are, if it's something creative, then it's great. Because Neptune is the patron saint of creativity. You know, Neptune is about art, music, drama, poetry, you know, whatever, right? Anything creative, we are creative. So if you're joining a group and you're doing something creative, that's great. But if it's anything else other than creativity, you have to be careful that you're not seeing what you want to see in a friend and, you know, not being deluded. Don't look, you know, all that glitters is not gold when you look at Neptune. But Saturn is in your 11th house. So Saturn will keep it real. Saturn will make you, will prevent you from, you know, casting your pearls before swine. Because Saturn's going to show you the truth about your friendships. And you're going to know, you're going to see it. Venus and Mars are coming together in your 4th house. So there could be love on the home front. You know, you could invite someone over, sparks could fly. When Venus moves into the 4th house, you're going to be beautifying your home. So you can redecorate. It's perfect time to redecorate. And feather that love nest. Like I said, you've got Uranus in the 1st house. So you're going through a lot of changes. When Uranus is done with you, you're not going to be the same person you were before Uranus got into the 1st house. And Jupiter is conjunct the North Node. It's time for you to take action and follow a path that really speaks to who you are. So if you're not doing what you love, if you're not being your true self, your best self, you're going to see it at the full moon, and then you're going to start to take action and get into a more prosperous situation. But you may have some healing to do around issues, around self-worth issues. But you'll see that at the full moon. You'll see the truth. Like, okay, I'm not making enough on this job. Or I'm not getting enough love from this relationship. And now it's time for me to take action. And you're going to have ideas on how to get yourself out of that rut. Mars is squaring Uranus. So you may do some surprising things. You may surprise a lot of people by taking action. Because Taurus, you know, we're so predictable, you know, because we have like our routines that are comfortable, you know. People don't, when Taurus finally has, you know, but they misunderstand Taurus. When Taurus has had enough, and Taurus is like, that's it. Now I'm going to take action. They were like a bull in a china shop, you know. When the bull sees red, look out. And I think that's going to happen this month around this new moon because Mars is squaring Uranus. You're going to take action that's going to surprise a lot of people. And they're not going to see it coming. You're going to be like, I've had enough. I'm out of here. So I feel like you're going to fix your problems, especially if they're financial ones. You could find another job, another opportunity, maybe something involving technology or creativity, maybe getting a job that, you know, is remote, you work from home, because Mars is in your 2nd house. You want to fix up your house, and if you don't have enough money, you're going to find a way to make money to do that. The only thing you have to be careful about, Mercury is, now the good thing is Mercury is sextile Venus. So Mercury, you got a lot of creative ideas. So Jupiter is sextile Saturn, and Jupiter is going to help you to manifest solid, you know, partnerships, solid friendships. You just have to believe in yourself. I mean, this is the year of opportunity for Taurus. So you're going to fix a lot of what's broken in your life. You're going to get rid of fake friends or fake relationships where people are not pulling their own weight. You're going to start connecting with people that can really take you places. Saturn in the 11th, that's like making a serious commitment to partnerships, to friendships, to the groups. You might join a group, maybe a professional group with Saturn there, or something that has to do with creativity because Saturn's in Pisces. Something that has to do with taking care of other people or helping heal other people. You could get into some type of healing group. But whatever it is, it's going to bring abundance your way and opportunity. So don't let fear hold you back from speaking up, speaking your truth, taking action. You don't have to put up with anything that's not giving you what you deserve. And once you decide, you make that decision, the universe will respond by sending you people. You'll be vibrating and attracting. People will just come, you'll be like a magnet. You'll just be drawing these opportunities in and these people in. So miracles can happen. Believe in that. I feel like this is your year, and it's going to start now. You're going to start to see the truth first, and then you're going to start to take action. So don't be afraid to speak up, and don't be afraid to take action. You can change your life in amazing ways. So that's my forecast, Taurus. If you enjoyed this reading, click on the like button, click on the subscribe button, leave a comment. If you'd like a private reading, click on the link in the description box. It will take you to my website, and we can get you on the schedule. In the meantime, have a wonderful June, and I will talk to you again next month. Okay, bye now.